largest planet in the solar system. It's got about 318 times the mass of the Earth. The radius of Jupiter is about 11. This is the first time we've ever gone and directly sampled the atmosphere of one of the outer gas giant planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, or Neptune. So the sort of information that we get from this probe mission is unprecedented. It'll be the type of information that we just could not get any other way and that we've never had before. The second piece of information is, as Bill mentioned, this is the most difficult atmospheric entry that's ever been attempted. For reference, Bill mentioned that we hit the atmosphere relative to the atmosphere at 106,000 miles an hour. For reference, the exit velocity of a bullet from a high-powered rifle is about 2,000 miles an hour. So we're moving through the atmosphere about 50 times faster than a rifle bullet.
And here we have the Galileo orbiter. This is real time. This is the 3 RPM, 3 revolutions per minute. There's the probe, the track of the probe to the entry point. There's the entry point on Jupiter. And here's the probe coming in. And recall, we spun it up to 10 RPM. That's spinning at 10 RPM for stability. It's the spin that controls us so that we enter the right angle of attack. And there we're taking that, in less than 2 minutes, taking the entry pulse of heat and load. Here we've taken the load now, the load pulse, and we deploy a drogue chute and the parachute. And now the descent module with the instruments is beginning its descent mission, and we literally drop away the aeroshell. Rich, you want to take over?
As Bill said, all the science instruments are located in the descent module, which is floating down on a parachute. We float down through the top cloud layer, which we think are ammonia clouds, and I'll discuss that later in my talk. And so we start the measurements well above the ammonia clouds. We float down through, and eventually we encounter the water clouds, which we think are the deepest cloud layers in Jupiter's atmosphere, and we expect to see lightning there. Whether or not we will encounter precipitation is unknown. They actually put a hole in the probe antenna in case there is rain so the water would drain out. So we're floating down through the clouds. You'll notice that we're in darkness here too. The probe mission starts out in light. We have something like 48 minutes into light, and then as Jupiter rotates around, we finish the mission in darkness.